Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Olivia here at the Olivias Romantic Home, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you 6 DIY Dollar Tree decor crafts. So this is another episode in my huge I Love Fall series. I love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a teeny tiny budget. Let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For the first Dollar Tree DIY, I want to create this super cute little mini village with these 2 little Dollar Tree houses, this picture frame, some craft paper, and I'm just going to take these little mesh tubing Dollar Tree lights and I'm going to pop them inside the house. Now the battery pack does not fit all the way, but we're going to hide that with some leaves when we're finished. So I'm also going to do that to the other little house. You can really use any fairy lights, but my friend April sent me these darling little lights, so I thought this would be the perfect project. She also sent me these cute little Dollar Tree wooden pumpkins. I'm just going to hot glue those to the front of the house here to make it just appear that much more fall. And then I think even for Halloween I may change the lights out and do something maybe with some purples. I'm also adding some cute little wooden pumpkins to this little house, and I just love little villages. We always had a Christmas village for the kiddos during Christmas time, and I thought it was so fun to do a little kind of a fall Halloween village. So I'm just taking this little 8x10 frame and I'm cutting out the size of this craft paper. I'm using this kind of cute little diamond pattern or harlequin pattern or check pattern, whatever you guys want to call it. It's kind of like Mackenzie Childs inspired, which I absolutely love. I've been doing so many DIYs to inspire you guys. Anyway, I'm popping that craft paper into the little picture frame because I want to give my mini village kind of a floor or a little place to kind of contain everything, because I am going to add a straw bale, so I don't want it to make a huge mess. Now I'm adding some mini pumpkins over here, and then I decided I wanted to make some trees, so I'm taking these little Dollar Tree wooden pieces and some of this orange ting, and I just took my scissors and I poked a hole in the center of the wooden piece, and then I'm popping some little wooden ting in here. I thought that would be so cute to make some kind of little fall Halloween trees. You could also just use leaves, and I think this would be a fun project to have your kiddos and grandkids help you with. Now definitely you do the scissors part if you're having little ones help you, but I think they would think these little houses are so magical. And the little pumpkins, actually you don't even have to hot glue them. They have little stickers on the back, so you could definitely just stick them on or be the one to supervise and do the hot glue if you need that. Anyway, I did make 3 of these little trees, and then I'm popping the little straw bale in between the houses, and then I just added some cute little pumpkins to the top, and there's those leaves I'm using to hide the battery pack, and voila, here it is in my entryway table. So fun and fabulous, and you're never too old for a good old-fashioned little light up village, just to kind of bring the romance of the holidays into your home. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to create this super adorable wire witch hat. So I'm just taking a roll of Dollar Tree 21-inch mesh, and I'm going to take a pipe cleaner and pipe cleaner it to the top of this witch hat wreath form. Again, one of my wonderful subscribers, April, sent this to me. Thank you so much. I've never found one of these before, so it was such a delight to find one and use one. And this actually is really simple. You just take the mesh and you wrap it around the entire wreath form. Now you do want to pull it somewhat tight as you go and wrap it on top of itself, so you kind of wrap it and make sure that you're covering the entire wire part. You can also do these wreaths with the smaller little witch hat that they sell at Dollar Tree. You just remove the tinsel and you apply this same method. Now I'm going to wrap this entire thing all the way down to the base with the black mesh, and it did take almost an entire roll of that large mesh. Once I have that finished, I am going to take a pipe cleaner and just tie it off and then twist it on here really good, and then I'm just going to cut that piece off. Now I'm going to take a fresh roll of the Dollar Tree Deco mesh, and again this is 21-inch mesh, and you guys, can also find this at the craft store. You can't find this at Dollar Tree. I'm also taking some pipe cleaners, and I'm just going to pipe cleaner several pipe cleaners to the top part of the wreath form and also the bottom. And you can see I'm kind of staggering them so they're not directly on top of each other. The way that we're going to do this wreath is, I believe it's called the poof method, which I've actually never tried the poof method before. At least I haven't in a really long time. If I have, I do not remember. So I'm just going to take and I'm going to pull out about 6 inches on either side of a poof. So about 10 to 12 inches per poof. I hope that makes sense. But you can see they're making these poofs. So you're going to pull out about 10 to 12 inches in length on the mesh and then push it together and poof it. And then you're going to take and pipe cleaner that on. And it's going to look like these aren't very poofy, but what you'll want to do once you're finished is pull those loops out, and that's going to make it a lot poofier. So I'm just going to continue to pull my mesh out, gather it, and then pipe cleaner it on. So I'm going to do that on the bottom, and then I'm going to move to the top and then back to the bottom and back to the top. So you want to stagger it, the poofs. You want one on the bottom, then you want the next one on the top, then you want the next one on the bottom, and then you want the next one on the top. So I hope that makes sense. And I did end up using just one roll of the 21-inch Dollar Tree mesh. So I was super excited to find this mesh. But again, if you guys can't find it, no big deal. Walmart selling mesh, all the craft stores. You can even go on Hobby Lobby online. You could also order from Amazon online. So trust me, you can find mesh, I promise. But go ahead and take the pipe cleaners and continue to add your poofs until you get all the way down to the other end of the wreath form. And again, it is going to look kind of poofy and messy, but you can play with your poofs once you get done. You just do want to try to make sure that they're about the same size. And I could have measured these, but I decided just to eyeball them. And I think it was working just fine. And then once I got to the very end, again, just pipe cleaner at the end and trim that last piece off. Now for the next DIY, I'm going to use my Easy Bow Maker, and I'm going to pop a pipe cleaner down into the Easy Bow Maker, and then I'm going to start out with this pretty Harlequin ribbon. Now I did find this ribbon actually on Amazon, and it came in a big roll. I believe it was 25 foot, so that was quite a good deal. The ribbon was not the best of quality, but it works for this type of project. Now the rest of the ribbon I'm going to use is Dollar Tree ribbon, and I'm telling you guys, they come out with the cutest Halloween ribbon. So definitely, if you pop into your local Dollar Tree, grab some, or again, you guys can find ribbon online fairly easily. I am dovetailing my ends. Oh, and the other part, I'm so sorry, I forgot to mention, is you need to make this about 7 inches on either side if you're using your Easy Bow Maker. Now, if you don't have one of these, no big deal. I have a huge bow video I'll link down for you guys below. You can use the Olivia bow method. You do just want to make sure that you make super huge loops, because this type of wreath will swallow a bow. So because I made my poofs about 6 inches long, I want to make my ribbons about 7 inches on either side of the bow. So I hope that makes sense. It is a very, very large bow. I'm adding several different Dollar Tree ribbons, and I just kept all of the ribbons the same size pretty much on this one. I used that cute little skull ribbon with the happy pumpkins, and then some more Harlequin ribbon, and just dovetailing my ends. And then I also used some of that orange and white Halloween ribbon. Now once I have it all the way done, I'm just going to pull it off and take a pipe cleaner and twist it together, or you can just find a pipe cleaner that's down on your wreath and twist it on that way. Now I did do that, but I felt like my bow was a little bit floppy, so I suggest to pipe cleaner your bow together, and then you can twist it into your wreath. I'm going to make 4 of these bows, and I know that seems obnoxious and very bow-licious, but you guys know me, I love to go super over the top. So here is the second bow, and I'm pretty sure it's just as big as the first first bow, but you guys know me, I love to do a super over the top wreath. And this wreath, because of all of the bows, I feel like it came out looking really high end, like something you would buy in a specialty boutique or an Etsy shop for definitely, you know, quite a bit more than what you used to make it with. So you just need several rows of ribbon. I suggest 2 rolls of ribbon for all of the bows. And then once I had all of my bows put on there, I decided to use these cute little witch legs, and then one of those little Dollar Tree witch hats, and then some of those little Dollar Tree ornaments. And I just hot glued those in. And then I had the remnant of this sign. This is a 3-piece sign from Dollar Tree, and I'm just hot gluing a pipe cleaner to the back. And then I usually just take a piece of scrap ribbon and put that over it, and then use the pipe cleaner to add that on to my little witch hat wreath. And oh my goodness, you guys, how stinking cute did this turn out? The witch is in. I think that's so adorable. Now, of course, it's a good witch, you guys. I promise I do cute and fun Halloween decor, but check this out with all these bows. Oh my goodness. So make sure you fluff up your bows. I also did add a cute little bow to the top and some more of those ornaments. So comment and let me know what you guys think about this. I went really crazy and it got bam, for sure big. You guys could always do this a little bit smaller or customize it and do a scarecrow wreath or whatever suits your fancy, but I thought this would be so fun and fabulous. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to take this super adorable Market Fresh calendar and this little square pumpkin spice sign from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to find the part of the calendar that has the pumpkin patch on here. And I just want to give a shout out to everybody that sent me a calendar. Thank you, sweet friends. I really appreciate it. We're going to do so many fun DIYs with this calendar. So back to the DIY, I'm going to take some Mod Podge and I'm going to add a generous layer of Mod Podge to the entire back part of this sign. And you could even use the other side of it if you wanted to, because it's still pretty cute on the other side so far if you just go for this first step. So I'm just going to Mod Podge the little pumpkin patch print out here, or calendar. You guys could also print out a really cute little pumpkin patch print out. Just go to your Google, search for pumpkin patch sign, clip art, or free printable. That's how I usually find mine. And then I'm going to take this cute little Dollar Tree bow, and I took the Dollar Tree bow and I actually cut the little tip parts off. That way I just have the little bow part. And what I want to do is take some of this cute little pitberry and add some pitberry and the bow to the top. Now, of course, this step is totally optional. You guys know me, I love to go a little bit over the top, but I just thought it'd be super adorable. And then I decided to hot glue this to the top. Now, the width of this sign was not very big, and so I did end up needing to make some modifications because the bow got a little bit heavy. So just a little side note here, you may want to do something a bit smaller, but you guys know me, if you're new, I love big bows, and I cannot lie, you guys, I love bows. I'm a bow crazy girl. So anyway, I'm taking that pitberry and I'm just kind of arranging it, and then I decided to add this cute little piece of Mackenzie Child's ribbon just to kind of give it a little bit of a hint in the center part. And then I'm taking this foam pumpkin and I'm just going to cut the foam pumpkin in half and hot glue it underneath the bow. Now you could still see that ribbon on top. And then I am taking this pumpkin patch sign from Dollar Tree on the back, and I'm just going to hot glue it to the back of this sign. I did pick up several of these, and then I've had friends send me these signs, so I have extra ones, and I wanted to reinforce this sign and also make it a little bit more high end by making the sign look like it has kind of a shadow of a pumpkin on the back. So that's my reasoning behind that. Now this would make a super adorable wall hanger, or you guys could just take a little easel. You can get them at Walmart or Dollar Tree and pop it onto an easel. You guys kind of see how I have done here at the base of this. How stinking cute is this? It looks so high end, fabulous, and we did it on a teeny tiny budget. And you guys really customize this to suit your fancy and use whatever beautiful clip art or calendars that you guys have around. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one. They have a ton of beautiful calendars out at Dollar Tree. I've shared with you guys some of the Bible verse ones and other DIYs and flowers and all kinds of goodies. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to make a Deco mesh pumpkin fall decor craft, and we are going to use a cooling rack from Dollar Tree. I'm also going to use about 10 to 15 pipe cleaners, and I just cut those in half. And I'm going to take the pipe cleaner and begin at the corner of the cooling rack. Now I'm sharing with this because I did share with you guys a splatter screen pumpkin, and apparently Dollar Tree is sold out of splatter screens everywhere. So I really wanted to give you guys an alternative in case you cannot find that splatter screen or the pumpkin wreath form. You can make a pumpkin with a cooling rack. Now it's going to be a little bit more of a squared off pumpkin, but that's okay. Pumpkins aren't perfect, and they can really be any kind of cute little shape that we want them, right guys? So I'm just going to take the Deco mesh and I'm going to just pipe cleaner it on to the end of the cooling rack. And this is just the Dollar Tree Deco mesh. It's about 6 inches, I believe, and you're just going to twist tie your little Deco mesh on. You could also use zip ties, and I like to double it up. So as you guys can tell, I'm pulling the Deco mesh down, I'm tying it on, and then I'm pulling it over twice. That way it gets really nice, good coverage, because you really don't want to see the cooling rack in between the little rungs there. So I hope that makes sense. But you guys, once you get to this step and it's pretty securely on the ends, you can kind of not use the pipe cleaner on every single rung. So once I got, as you guys can see, towards the center part, I just wrapped it and wrapped it and wrapped it. And I did use 5 rolls of Deco mesh for this project, and it was Dollar Tree Deco mesh. Now if you had the thicker Deco mesh like from the craft store, I don't think you guys would have to use 5 rolls, maybe 2 rolls of like the 21 inch. You also could use a floral wire if you don't have pipe cleaners. So just have fun with it, get creative. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just covering this whole cooling rack with Deco mesh. Now I did go with an extra piece around the corner to try to give it a little bit more of a rounded shape. So I took that extra piece and I went around the corner, pipe cleanered it on, and then went back around the corner again to try to give it a little bit more shape, and so it doesn't look quite so squared off on the edge. I hope that makes sense. And I compared it to the one that we already did, and I feel like it was pretty close. So anyway, I'm just adding some more pipe cleaners on and then continuing on with the exact same process, just pipe cleanering the mesh to the cooling rack, wrapping it around several times, and then adding another pipe cleaner. Now for the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to make a super adorable Dollar Tree bow. So I'm using my Easy Bow Maker, and I'm just popping a piece of pipe cleaner down first, and then I'm taking this really cute little candy corn boo ribbon, and I'm going to measure my bow 6 inches across. And don't worry, again, if you don't have a bow maker, I'll leave a big bow video down below for you guys in the description box linked. It's a Christmas bow video, but it shares all my easy bows that you can make without a tool. So I'm also going to dovetail the ends of my ribbon. You're just going to cut a triangle upward, and that's going to give you a really boutique, pretty little ribbon. Now this bow maker is amazing. It's definitely my favorite. It's so easy. It saves my fingers. from pitching and twisting and all of that good stuff. So the next ribbon I'm going to add is this cute little Happy Halloween. I'm staggering my colors with the black ribbon and then the orange ribbon. And so think about that when you put your bows together, is to try to stagger your colors. And also because the pumpkin is orange, I wanted to put a black ribbon on the base, so hopefully that will pop out. And again, I'm just going 6 inches on either side. I also decided to add in this really cute little witch hat ribbon from Dollar Tree. Again, all of this ribbon is from Dollar Tree. I think I do throw one ribbon in that's not from Dollar Tree, but gosh, you guys, Dollar Tree has some super adorable little Halloween ribbon, so definitely keep your eye out for it. My stores are just putting it out now, and I do have to drive to several different stores to try to find all the goodies that I need for all of my crafts for you guys. Oh, here's that extra ribbon that wasn't from Dollar Tree. Now, this is the Mackenzie Childs ribbon that I got at the barn sale. It's really pretty with the checks, but you guys could also just use some buffalo check plaid ribbon, which Dollar Tree put out. Again, dovetail those ends and keep adding your fun bows. You guys know me, I love to go over the top with bows. So we're going to make a cute little big bow here. And then I decided to add some more of that cute little black ribbon to the very last rung of it. Once I have my bow all ready to go, I just took a pipe cleaner and added a pipe cleaner and twist tied it together, and then left the ends of the pipe cleaner sticking out on the back because I want to be able to attach that to my pumpkin. I also thought it would be super adorable to make this kind of more of a fall Halloween pumpkin, and since I already did the just strictly fall pumpkin, so I'm adding these cute little witch legs. These also came from Dollar Tree, and I just tied them on with the original ribbon after I popped the other two parts of the sign off. Now I'm taking some of this pretty Dollar Tree sparkling smaller ribbon. This comes in the Halloween section is where I found mine, and I'm just going to make a cute little loopy bow here. Super easy. You just take the bow, loop it over on itself, and then make another loop. And then the next thing I wanted to add was some of that Dollar Tree mesh tubing. If you guys always wonder what to do with that, I found that it's really fun to kind of add on either side of my bows. It just gives it kind of some dimension. So I'm just taking it and kind of just making loops, and you guys can tell I kind of got everything a little bit all tangled up, but sometimes I get so excited when I'm crafting, I don't realize the mess that I'm making. Comment and let me know if you guys are huge mess makers. One day I'm gonna have to share with you guys my floor underneath, what it looks like after I craft. You would probably just be appalled. It is such a disaster. I make the hugest mess. So anyway, I'm just taking a pipe cleaner and I'm pipe cleaning the little kind of loops on. Of course, this part is optional, but again, I just wanted to give it a little bit of kind of fun dimension, and let me know what you guys are thinking. Is it looking like a pumpkin yet? Now, I did decide to add a little finishing touch to the top. This was the other part of that sign that I got from Dollar Tree that I took apart. I just added a dab of hot glue, popped it into the top, and I thought that was a cute little thing. And then I'm taking some of this purple, it's just little fairy lights that come in mesh tubing, and I'm going to add them to the back. And here is the finished project. Oh my goodness, I am so in love with this. I am so excited to go ahead and also be doing some of these fun Halloween crafts. I usually focus so much on fall, I forget to make some of my really pretty Halloween crafts, and I come up a little bit empty-handed once it transitions from fall to Halloween, because I do go over the top and decorate for both holidays. And check this out. What do you guys think? I think this looks pretty good. I mean, the pumpkin shape is a little bit squared off, but if you guys can't find those splatter screens, who knew Dollar Tree was going to sell out of splatter screens? We're going to have to keep a mental note in the springtime when they finally get them back in stock to gather those up for our fall crafts. But anyway, you guys comment and let me know what you guys think about this cute little pumpkin. So fun and fabulous. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys a really simple DIY. I'm just going to take this Dollar Tree carvable pumpkin and I'm going to remove the top, and then I poked a little bit more of a hole in it, and then I found this really cute little leopard cheetah print scarf at Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness, I was so excited to find this, you guys. And I'm just adding a dab of hot glue and then popping the scarf into the top of this. Now think about this. You guys can customize this DIY and use any fabric that you have at home. So maybe you have burlap or lace or a pretty shabby chic fabric or any fabric that you have. I really thought it was really cute that Hobby Lobby put out some little leopard pumpkins, but I didn't really want to splurge on them because I really wasn't for sure if I would like them in with my decor, and it's just a little wild even for me, but I think it's so cute. I ended up loving it and may do a couple more, but I'm just taking the scarf and wrapping it around and poking it into the hole, and then I hot glued at the very end, and then I'm just adding a cute little Dollar Tree wooden piece stem. You could also go out to your yard and add a stick from your yard, that would work, or you could paint the little top to the Dollar Tree pumpkin stem and put it back on there. I did want to make it look a little bit more high end, and I thought this would be really cute, and so the styrofoam one, and then I'm just adding the hot gluing some cute little leaves to the top. And this to me looks just as good as the Hobby Lobby leopard ones. It's all shiny and fabulous, and it really looks cute popped into my fall decor. Now here it is popped into the little space beneath my mantle. You guys have seen that. I did a huge floral. How adorable is this? I also tried popping it into my little basket of pumpkins, and I thought it looked really, really cute. Okay, so comment and let me know, are you guys going to take a walk on the wild side and add some leopard to your fall and Halloween decor? I was really surprised by how cute I thought it looked and just how fun and whimsical it came out. So as always, I ask that you guys comment and let me know what was your favorite DIY in this video and which one will you be trying to recreate. I also have a fun new giveaway to announce. I'm going to be giving away a $50 gift card to burlapfabric.com. They have a bunch of really fun goodies that I love to share with you guys, and they want to spoil you, so I'll leave the rest of the details for this giveaway down below for you guys. The other thing I have to pop in here is a clip of my puppy Bear. You guys have been loving little Bingy Bear here. Oh my goodness, this is his Lammy, and he goes crazy for this Lammy. He usually likes to wrestle the Lammy and all of that good stuff. So thank you guys for being here, and we love y'all so much. So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It is such a true blessing and an honor to have you all here. I just want to encourage you guys to keep up the good work crafting and decorating, and thank you for everybody that's sharing photos of their home decor and DIY projects over on my Facebook page. I have a group page. It's Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook and Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook group page. It is so amazing. Such a fun little community over there. You guys request to join. I'll approve your request, and you can post photos of your home decor and DIY projects. Thank you guys for everybody that comments so kindly on my videos and on everybody else's projects. You guys, I think we could change the world through kindness and kind comments. Truly, we need more positivity out there in this world. So keep up the good work, crafting and decorating and being kind. Also, I have an Olivia's Romantic Home Instagram page. Pop over there. I share behind the scenes of my little puppy and my family and everything I have going on with my DIYs and my home decor. You guys, I just love to craft and decorate. So thank you guys for loving it too and joining me on this journey. It is such a true blessing and an honor to have you all here. I have so many more I Love Fall videos coming up. Oh my goodness. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. Okay, remember, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another, and until the next video, we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
That I love you. Ooh, ooh.